And now, your weather authority.
All right, welcome back, South Mississippi. More of the same weather-wise.
Yeah, you brought it with you, man. Grant's first week back anchoring the night shows, and stability is
Nothing
followed.
but sunshine and butterflies.
Is that what you bring to the table, my friend?
All the time, anywhere I go.
Fair enough. I think that's enough said. This weather across the Gulf Coast remains to be stable over the next few days. Your Hancock Whitney tower camera continues to grasp that in a video format. And as we take a look at our daily almanac, temperatures for today, very similar to our daytime high and low on average. Remember, that's the temperatures that we've gotten our daily high and low for this particular day many years back, averaged up together, and that's where you get that normal daytime high and low. Of course, in the weather community, there's no such thing as flat out normal. Everything's always changing. We're either moving up or down on the ladder, and we're going to see some changes over the next few days, which we'll dive into momentarily. Temperatures across the board into the upper 70s on the coastal areas. Move a little bit further towards the north, and you'll find the lower 80s across the northern half of the WXXV viewing area. Wind speeds, I want to bring your attention to this, not because winds are overly gusty or overly oppressive, but because our winds have now shifted out of the south and southeast comparative to the north-northeasterly flow we saw when this week started. What does this mean for us over the next few days? Now, remember just a few days back when we had that northerly flow, it brought a more dry air mass and ushered that into the area and the region. Now that's been pushed a little bit more easterly, and as we return to that south-southeasterly flow, courtesy of the return flow around that high pressure, more warm, humid, and moist air out of the Gulf of Mexico will be advected up towards the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And we're starting decently dry with our atmosphere and our overall moisture content. So as we uptick that moisture, it's going to take a little while before we see clouds built on a widespread scale, which is why tomorrow I went with partly cloudy with an inkling that it may turn to mostly sunny to start your day. Because we are starting so dry atmospherically, we do have to increase that moisture up over time. And with slow and steady flow out of the south and southeast, we'll start to do that, though gusty winds are decently possible tomorrow. As for water vapor imagery around the coast right now, still seeing that dry air mass firmly entrenched across the southeastern United States, as well as humidity values reflecting that across the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Of course, areas down by the coast going to see a little bit higher reading with our overall atmospheric setup today. But clouds and radar imagery show the frontal system stalled out to our north, not going to provide enough lift to interact with the moisture content they have in that general direction to provide widespread thunderstorm development for us here in central and northern Mississippi. But down on the coast, things are still nice, mostly sunny to clear. Futurecast shows showers and thunderstorms initially firing up in parts of western Arkansas into your Friday. But here's a look at your 7-day forecast. As I told Grant just an hour ago, I didn't copy and paste the forecast, but if I did, this would be one of the more accurate forecasts I had copied and pasted if I was to do that, because we have icons that are partly cloudy for a string of days and upper 70s, lower 80s. So, hey, atmospheres give us a break. Yeah, accuracy, that's what I'm talking about.
You know, I'm going to drop this on you real quick since it is draft night. With the first pick in the 2024 TV Meteorologist Draft, I'm selecting Trey Tonnessen.
Oh, nice. So, I appreciate it.
Just wanted to get that out there.
Glad to join the organization, man.
Yeah, thank you. I don't have a jersey, but you know, my thanks will suffice.
I'll take it. That will do it.
We'll have more local news after the break. Stay with us, South Mississippi.